Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Generation XYZ. I've got Shakes Rampetti and Oliver Keohane. Guys, what a year. It's been one hell of a long year. I know there's a lot of punters that I've been speaking to have had absolute nightmares with the Premier League betting this year. I've come up with a new system. Not a new system. I'm going back to tried and tested method for me, which has won my last two bets. And it doesn't involve picking results. It involves picking how a team's going to perform, whether through corners or cards in a game. This week I picked 1 out of 10. My goldfish could have picked more than that. I mean, Larry the lobster would have picked more than that. You guys, I think, Ollie, you got 2 from 10, and Shakes, you got 3 from 10. I mean, and you, yeah. What do you say? Thank God I didn't have money on the games. I put up an accumulator. Like I do, and I put up another accumulator for 100 Rand this week, which we'll talk about later on, that pays back 178,000 Rand. But there's a reason why these accumulators never come in, or very seldom come in. You only need one to come in to cover all your losses and your future bets. But let's get into the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then go straight into the predictions, because I think this will be the last show of the year. And we'll cover the content writing about it. But Shakes, what was your good, bad, and ugly?
How's it, guys? It's good to see you guys again. So my good, I'll start with the good and say Liverpool was a good. Reason being is they were able to beat a Tottenham side that really sat back and really counted, and they had some good chances as well. But that's what champions do. Even last minute winners, that's what they do. And I feel like Liverpool just proved to everyone on that game that we know who the champions are. We can carry on watching, but we know who the champions are. And then my bad, I would have to say, is Chelsea. 2 losses in a row. And interesting statistic that I saw over the past couple of days was the fact that they said Chelsea have not beaten a team in the top half of the table. And I was like, what? Oh, so I don't know if the stat is trying to show that maybe against weaker opposition, it does really well. But against a stronger side, Chelsea have struggled. So, and with the money that they're spending, they really need to finish higher than that. And they're falling down on the table as well. So that's the thing. And then also, my ugly, though, would have to go to Sheffield United, conceding another 3 goals. I think there's no hope for this team. I think it's down. I think they're down. I watched them against Manchester United. If you work as hard as them and you have better quality, you're most likely to beat them. And if they stick with Chris Wilder as well, I think they're going down for sure. So that's my good, bad, and the ugly.
Okay, let me get into mine. The good is Leeds United, 5-2. Isn't that? I've got to take a 3-goal win for my team. Nothing more needs to be explained. Bielsa, what a guy. What a guy.
A game of ping pong.
my bad. My bad has to be. It has to be Chelsea as well. I hate to copy you, but you're right. They spent a lot of money. You can't lose 2 games in this condensed table and not drop a lot of places. I mean, I think they were tied for first or they were second. Now they're down to 7th. You can't lose 2 games in a row. And it seems whenever I back Frank Lampard, he manages like a dick. And whenever I have anything to say badly against him, he manages like a saint. I can't. So I'm not going to say anything other than it was Chelsea or my bad. The ugly goes to Arsenal for 3 weeks in a row. Well done on getting a guy sent off in each game. That's the most consistent facet and part of your game now, is getting a guy sent off in the match. So well done for that. Well done for scoring. You scored a goal. And who did you draw with? Burnley?
Yeah,
Southampton.
we lost.
Oh, Southampton. So it wasn't a bad draw, because I had actually thought that Southampton would win that game. So that's my ugly. 3 red cards in a row. How long are these guys going to be suspended for, besides the injuries and everything else? I mean, it's not looking good for you guys, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not looking good. But luckily, The latest sending off, who is our best player of the season so far, Gabriel, got 2 yellows, so he'll be out for just a game. Whereas with Chaka got a straight red, he's out for 3 games, and yeah, we're just getting sent offs and sent offs. So yeah. At least Gabriel's out for just 1 game at least.
Yeah, it's not the time of the season you need your best player out for any games. You know, but who knows? Maybe Arteta has something up his sleeve. I'm being sarcastic, but okay, Ollie, yours?
For me, definitely shout out to Liverpool. They're good.
And they celebrated. Hey, I mean, it was the first time I've seen a Premier League team all year show any emotion about a game.
Yeah,
it's almost as if they're on autopilot, going through the motions. And this was the one game where I saw, real conviction in a hug and real genuine happiness.
Every time you score, you're just waiting to see whether it was offside. So you understand the lack of celebrations there. But I think Liverpool, like you said, Shakes, do what champions do. You know, Tottenham has arguably been the form Premier League side of the season. They were drawing 1-1 with 26% possession against Liverpool for most of the game, and they were coming at them, and to win sort of in the 86th minute like they did, Bobby Firmino scoring the goal too, which is great for him because again, so much doubt around him in the beginning of the season, maybe unjustifiably from the Liverpool fan base saying Jota's going to replace him and stuff, and there's not space for both of them. So it was cool to see him come back and in probably their biggest game so far this season score the winner. The bad for me, but both my bad and ugly come from the Arsenal game. I actually thought the bad for me is going to be Southampton. I thought they were pretty poor against an Arsenal side that wasn't great and had 10 men. And they really, that could have been their maiden win at on Arsenal's home ground at Emirates Stadium. They were really, I think Arsenal are there for the taking. Southampton probably in the best form so far of their season. Arsenal, they go up 1-0 18th minute. Arsenal then lose a guy for like a majority of the game, and they end up equalizing 1-0, which wasn't a great game to watch. So that's my bad. But then I've got to agree with you, Kev, the ugly 3 red cards. What does it say about a team dynamic, like we said last week, when ill discipline is characterizing your performances over anything else? So not much more to be said there, but something serious needs to be sorted out in the change room.
Yeah, look, I think that my thinking is that the Sheffield United manager's got to go. I mean, he's got 1 point out of 42. That's about 2 points.
Last number gets higher every week.
They are going down. There's nothing that can save them. So what are they playing for? And no team so quickly has had a firm grasp on relegation. Houdini couldn't help them as a manager.
And what's funny, that I felt like the manager that could save them just went to West Brom. That's the thing. So Sam Allardyce went to West Brom, and West Brom acted real quickly. They got their man, and I just think Sheffield United, they're going to probably stick with Chris Wilder for the good times that they've had, and I think maybe they might accept that it might not be this season that they stay up.
But yeah, it's maybe they need the golden parachute. Maybe they're looking for relegation. So guys, thanks for your good, bad, and the ugly. Really appreciate that. And wish you the best of luck for next year and all the bets that you make.
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks, guys.